Welcome to Africa Moja Tours and Transfers. We are a tour operating company based in Johannesburg, and today we'll be taking you on a 4 days and 3 nights the Real Johannesburg package. On the first day, you will arrive in Johannesburg Airport, and our team will be waiting for you to usher you to your pre-booked accommodation in Johannesburg. And once you are checked into your accommodation, you will then rest from a trip you had and start looking forward to exploring the city of Johannesburg. On the second day, you will have a full Johannesburg, Soweto and Apartheid Museum day tour with an opportunity to have lunch in Soweto at your own cost. We will start at Constitutional Hill, in a museum that tells stories of South Africa's journey to democracy. This is a site of a former prison and military fort that bears testaments of South Africa's turbulent past. Constitutional Hill is almost as old as the city of Johannesburg, and the story behind it is outlined in the pages on the Old Fort, the Women's Jail, and Number 4. It is also the highest court in the land of South Africa and is deeply symbolic and a significant site. The doors of the Constitutional Hill as a museum were opened by Nelson Mandela on the 14th of February in 1995. We will spend about an hour in this prison learning about how South Africa was in the past, and going to our second stop, we will drive through Nelson Mandela Bridge, which is a 284-meter long bridge, and it is also the largest cable-stayed bridge in South Africa. Nelson Mandela Bridge links up Braamfontein and Newtown. This landmark of Johannesburg symbolically links the old and new as it ushers traffic into the heart of downtown Johannesburg. Downtown Johannesburg is creative, varied, architecturally striking, and rich in history, and it is alive with art, food, coffee, and interactive across social divides. It is rough and cool, but it is also not squeaky clean, and that is what visitors are fascinated by. From Johannesburg downtown, we will drive to the second stop of our tour, which is Apartheid Museum. Apartheid Museum opened in November 2001, and it shows how South Africa was before apartheid ended in 1994. The museum has about 22 exhibitions, with each highlighting the various struggles during apartheid era. This is the second major stop of our tour, and from here, we will drive past the Bara taxi rank, which was completed and handed over to the community in October 2008. The rank is one of the busiest taxi ranks in South Africa, and this will show you how Soweto commuters engage in day-to-day transport activities. Situated outside the rank is the Chris Hani Baragwanath Hospital. This is the largest hospital in Africa and the third largest hospital in the world, with more than 6,700 employees and 3,500 beds. The hospital was named after Chris Hani, who was killed during apartheid. And our next stop from here will be the Orlando Coal Power Station Towers, which were transformed in 2008 to become an entertainment and business center. The site of the world's first bungee jump between coaling towers as well as other adventure sports. These towers have a history that will be shared by our tour guide, as well as why they are so important in the Soweto Township tours. And going to the next stop, we will drive through an area called Diepkloof Zone 5. It consists of informal shack dwellings which lack basic services compared to other areas of Diepkloof. It also has a high unemployment rate compared to Orlando West, and it has a population of approximately 100,000 people. We will make our next stop at the Nelson Mandela National Museum, commonly called Mandela House. It was built in 1945, and this is the house where Nelson Mandela lived from 1946 until 1962. This house is a true depiction of Mandela and the life he lived with his family. It has been declared a National Heritage Site since 1999, into a long-fought struggle against apartheid regime. Going to the next stop, we will drive past Vilakazi Street, the only street in the world that can boast having two Nobel Award winners as residents. This is a street in Soweto that was named after Dr. Benedict Wallet, a writer who wrote the first poetry booked and published in Zulu. In this street, you also get an opportunity to have lunch at Sakumzi restaurant at your own cost. And from here, we will head on to the next stop of the tour, which is Hector Peterson Museum. The museum is located in Orlando West, 2 blocks away from where Hector Peterson was shot and killed during school protests in 1976 on the 16th of June. Today, the 16th of June is recognized as a public holiday in South Africa. You will do about 30 minutes in this museum, getting to learn about the importance of the 1976 youth struggle. The whole area has been declared a National Heritage Site in honor of Hector Peterson. This was the last stop of our tour, and to Johannesburg we will drive past the Soccer City FNB Stadium, which has played host to numerous world-class events such as the 2010 Soccer World Cup and the 1996 Cup of Nations. You will get dropped off back to your accommodation place in Johannesburg, where you will rest after a full day of exploring Johannesburg, and you will also be looking forward to your third day of the tour. On the third day, we will pick you up from your accommodation place and transfer you to Sandton City Mall at your selected time. Sandton City is Africa's most iconic shopping center, defining Sandton's skyline. This prestigious setting is home to over 300 of the world's most coveted retail brands and embodies all the glamour of world-class shopping, dining, and leisure. You will then get picked up from the mall and taken back to your accommodation later in the day. On the fourth and final day, a taste of South African culture awaits you as you will be picked up from your hotel in the morning, drive for an hour to Lesedi Cultural Village for a half-day tour. Lesedi Cultural Village is a tourist village which celebrates the cultural traditions of several different peoples of the Southern Africa. It reproduces traditional dwellings and offers demonstrations of dances and other cultural activities. From here, you will be transferred to OR Tambo International Airport or any establishment in Johannesburg, where we will end our 4 days and 3 nights Real Johannesburg package. Our tour runs for 4 days from 8 in the morning to approximately 4 in the afternoon. You can book it online or on our website, and the contact details will be on the next slide. Thank you for joining our virtual tour. We look forward to seeing you soon.